What's up, guys? Welcome to the very first episode of, I guess, the GOOB box. The GOOB box, judging from my email address, where basically this is the new form of, not really new form of communication, but it replaces my private messages on YouTube because I was getting so much spam on YouTube and all that, and I wanted to keep this line of communication open with messages and stuff. So I created this email. It is novagoobs@yahoo.com, and this is the email where you guys can send me questions, comments, concerns, topics, anything like that, and I pretty much go through all of them and just respond to them in a video. And I know that I probably won't be able to get through all of them because there is a shit ton of emails in here right now, but I'm gonna try to go through at different times. Like maybe I'll answer some on a live stream. Maybe I'll hit the email up and during a live stream and answer some there. Maybe it'll be in a video like I'm doing now. It can just be pretty much whenever. Maybe I can like respond directly on the actual email. But either way, I have this email set up for that reason. And I wanted to talk a little bit about my subscriber count. I guess that we recently hit 175,000 subscribers, which is amazing. But in doing that, we also have got my channel pushed into the top 500, I guess, most subscribed channels on YouTube, which is amazing when you think about it, because how many channels are there on YouTube? There's a shit ton. At least this is by VidStats. This is by VidStats because I think on VidStats you have to have at least like 15K or 20K or something like that to actually have your channel posted up there. So when you think of all the channels that are on VidStats registered that have at least like 15 or 20K, and then you think of all the other channels like that aren't there yet, that are being made daily, it's pretty crazy to be within like the top 500 and kind of scratching and crawling my way up there, going up the ladder. And we're getting there. We are zooming up there, man, which is fucking crazy. Which is why I want to keep the line of communication open with this email and stuff with you guys. I don't want you guys to feel like I'm suddenly too big or something like that channel wise, that I just completely cut off everything. So that's why I opened the email up, and that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing going forward. But also, I wanted to talk about my channel highlights video that I had put up, which was pretty well received by you guys. I seen in the comments you guys were leaving a bunch of classic moments that you guys would like to see pop back up, kind of like a trip down memory lane, I guess you could say, of other moments that happened in my channel's past that I could put back up. And there's a few people saying that I was copying off of Toby Games, because I guess that's what he started on his channel as well. But to be honest, I kind of got the idea from a group of people that were in existence way before he made his gaming channel, way before a little bit, I guess, before I even signed on with Machinima. I'm sure you guys have heard of them or watched them before if you go over to Justin TV, because like I said before, the last time I streamed was like 2 years ago. So back then there was always like a big channel on Justin TV that every time they would start streaming, it would be like the big channel right there on Justin TV, and that was the 4-Player Podcast. And I'm sure they're probably still going strong today, like to this day, still streaming on Justin TV. But that's pretty much the approach that they went with highlights and stuff, because they're mostly doing streams and stuff. They're streaming a lot and doing playthroughs live on the stream. They would take clips and good portions of their playthroughs, and they would upload that to YouTube. And I had seen like a couple clips from them, and in the comments people were like, "Oh, I remember that, from the live stream, I was there," and stuff like that. And that's pretty much the same thing that I wanted to do with my channel, where new people would be able to come on my channel and just have like a playlist right there of all the classic moments, which, by the way, I'll probably end up renaming it the channel classics, because I think that's pretty a better name than channel highlights. Channel highlights is pretty like vague, I guess. Channel classics seems to be more like, you know that it's a classic moment in my channel's history. But that's pretty much the approach on it. You know, have new subscribers that come in that may not have seen, like, maybe my Assassin's Creed playthrough, the Dead Rising one, you know, Bulletstorm, anything like that, even the early Minecraft episodes. There was a lot of good moments in there that could be just compiled together in one playlist, and new subscribers can just take a look at this playlist and watch them all through one after the other. And if they're interested, they can watch that playlist. They can go back and watch that entire thing. Or, you know, sometimes when you go to someone's channel, you might end up like on a dull version, like a dull episode of a certain playthrough. Like, there might have been a crappy moment while I was playing a certain game, and that might have been like the newest video that I had. So someone new coming to my channel checked out my newest video, and it turned out to be, you know, pretty boring, and they're probably like, meh, this channel sucks. So, like, that's another way to kind of to get away from that, because there'll be that playlist right there that people can check out, and they'll know that there are good moments, even though there might be some dull ones in there as well. And I mean, even this email thing that I'm doing right now, this isn't really original per se. Like, there's a lot of partners that are doing this email thing. When you get so much spam and stuff like that into your inbox, you eventually have to open up another line. And, you know, I know Total Biscuit does it. I know Woody's Gamertag does it. There's probably a lot of other people that do this email thing. So, yeah, I mean, it's just a kind of like a general idea that a lot of people do that I thought would be a good idea for my channel. So, let me, now that I talked enough about subscribers and all that, but yeah, thank you guys for 175,000 subscribers. Seriously, that is amazing, especially breaking into the top 500 channels. That's something else that I would have probably never thought that, you know, would have happened to me, especially starting doing playthroughs and stuff like that on Dead Rising and all that. But yeah, so into the emails. We have here the first question is a fucking console one. Hi Nova, I just wanted to ask if I should buy a PS3 or an Xbox. I have enough money for one of them, and I don't know which one to choose. So, freaking a console war question right away, really. I mean, I don't know. I bought the Xbox first, and then I bought the PS3 when Infamous 1 came out, and that was the reason why I bought the PS3. And to be honest, I not only did I buy the PS3 when Infamous 1 came out, but I figured it was a good time to play the backlog of exclusive games that they had on there, you know, like Killzone, Uncharted, Metal Gear. I don't know what else they had. Maybe like Ratchet & Clank. I think I'm going to play. My Ratchet & Clank I did play, but it kept getting messed up, so I never really got to finish it. Yeah, just like all their exclusive games, I figured it would be a good time to do that. But I do still find myself playing the Xbox more. I guess, you know, more of my friends are on there. But if there are good console exclusives on the PS3 as well. So I guess it's just, I don't know, it's dependent on what you want game-wise, I guess you could say. I mean, I don't know, it's up to you. It's the same thing with games. When people say, like, should I buy this game? I don't like telling someone to buy something, because everybody has a different opinion, and yeah, like when I bought my 3DS, people were saying, like, is the 3DS worth it? Like, I can't really say. There's like, the launch games on it were pretty crap, to be honest. The only reason I bought the 3DS was for the Resident Evil games on it. And some people might not like the Resident Evil games, so that would defeat the purpose of them buying the 3DS. I mean, if you know, that was my reason and it's not their reason, then they would have to find another reason to buy the 3DS. So I can't really say. Like, it's the same thing with games. I really don't like telling someone or giving someone a recommendation on something to buy, because then they end up, like, if they don't like it, they end up coming back and they're like, oh, you fucking told me to buy this game, it says I'm sucking, yep. Don't Don't want to do it. Okay, what's the next one? Let's see. This one says, what went through your mind when you did that weird laugh during the zombies playthrough? I'm assuming you mean that, ridiculous laugh that I did, I don't even remember which episode it was, the clown laugh, but, I have no idea. Half of the shit that I do, noise-wise, just kind of comes out of nowhere. I really can't. I can't duplicate it. Like I don't think I'll ever be able to duplicate it. But that's pretty. That's a pretty classic moment right there, in itself. That's this one. Can you possibly play Mass Effect 2 or Oblivion? I don't know, because those games are probably going to be really, really long, and I do have a lot on my plate right now. I did recently buy Oblivion on Steam, and for Mass Effect, I do eventually want to go back through, and because in my playthrough on Mass Effect, I kind of did everything the right way, and I think in Mass Effect 2, I had like everybody live except one person. Like one person died, and I wanted to go back through and just have everybody die, just like kill everybody, and just see how that starts off in the third one, doing something like that, like really negative. So I don't know. We'll have to see what happens in the future there with those. This one, troll videos. I went to your JTV and looked at your old stream videos and noticed you used to troll a lot. So will we be seeing any more of this, and will we see any more troll commentaries like the one you did with Hanky and the party in the shower? Because those were hilarious. Keep up the good work, man. The trolls that I used to do on the live stream were mostly on GTA, because GTA was really funny in that you wouldn't really tell, you wouldn't be able to tell who was talking. Like, so it was really easy to just go in there and mess around with people. Like, I would be able to go in and just talk a bunch of shit and say that I was the red dot on the map, but really I was like the blue dot, and everybody would go to the red dot and completely fuck him up, thinking that it's the guy that was talking crap, but really I'm like halfway across the map. I don't know. I don't even know how active GTA is nowadays. It's probably dead by now, but other than that, I don't really think there was many other games that I used to do stuff like that on. There might have been a couple of them, but it was for the most part usually GTA. As for the troll commentaries that I usually send to Machinima, I do have a lot of ideas for them. You know, like I said in the Fable 3 playthrough, I wanted to do one with like the talking butt. Like that was an idea. I have a couple other ideas. I will say that there more than likely will be an Amazing Rescue Part 2, because I've been throwing some ideas at Spoon for that, and may have that done in the near future. I'm not really sure when, but I think that if there is another troll commentary, that'll probably be the next one, the Amazing Rescue 2. And like I said, I do have other ideas for other troll commentaries that I want to do. It's hard to juggle that, because that takes a little bit longer. The troll commentaries take a little bit longer than some of the normal stuff, like the normal videos and stuff. And on top of that, I still have Kitty Corner and other stuff that I need to do as well. So it's just kind of hard to juggle at the same time. But if there is another one, it more than likely will be the Amazing Rescue Part 2. Next question or email, let's see. Pokemon Black and White playthrough. What happened to your Pokemon Black and White playthrough? You said you got them both on an update video a few months ago, and I haven't seen anything, so what happened? Basically, I just kind of got flooded by other stuff, and I didn't get the chance to do it. I did buy both of them at the same time, and then I had got it was like a rough translation ROM. Like, it wasn't the official ROM for the game, but it was a translated version of the Japanese version or something like that. And then I think a couple days after the actual game came out, then a legit ROM, like an English ROM, came out. But I don't remember what I had on my plate at that time, but I was probably just stacked with stuff, just kind of like I am now. I'm stacked with a lot of stuff that I need to get through, and I haven't been able to do some of the other games that I would like to do. Shadows of the Damned is a game that I really wanted to do, from Suda51, and the creator of No More Heroes and the creator of Resident Evil, both putting together that was a game that I really wanted to do, and I still hope to eventually find the time to start that up and do that. But all the games, like some games that I would like to do, I just don't have the time to do. So I end up having to kind of put them on the back burner and just not do them. There was games like The Witcher I still have to do, The Witcher 2, and I still want to finish that. Portal 2 I had started the single player. I didn't get to put many episodes of that out, but I do have footage of that because I stopped kind of late on into the game. So I still may put that up if I can, if I can do it without YouTube having fucking problems like it has been the past couple days. YouTube has been really acting up with processing and stuff. Like videos won't process or publish right, and videos have just been getting stuck. So the past few days I haven't been able to upload too much because of that. So I don't know, but some projects do have to end up getting scraped out because of that, and I can't really do too much about it. I really shouldn't try to put so much on myself, workload wise. Because I try to stack on a bunch of projects at the same time, and that usually ends up happening. I end up having to scrape something, and I don't really like doing that. I don't want to start something and then have just an ending there, after maybe 1 or 2 episodes. I don't want it to be like that. I don't want to, because there's a bunch of people that do that. They'll start something and then they won't finish it. I don't want to do that. I want to start something and then see it through to the end, but sometimes that does end up happening. What else now? Hey Nova, I love your videos. I've been sub for a long time now. You have inspired me to make my own videos. Do you have any advice for me right now? I do Minecraft videos, by the way, and have about 20 subscribers. Thank you for your time. P.S. I really love your Nightmare House videos. Ooh. I don't know, that's another thing, with what I was saying earlier about telling someone, what to buy, giving a game recommendation or a console recommendation, stuff like that. It's the same thing when people ask, how do you go about building your channel? Because I didn't really do anything special. It's not like I coattailed off to somebody that, gave me a shit ton of shoutouts or something like that, that I instantly grew my channel into what it is now. I just pretty much did whatever the same shit that I've been doing for the most part. I've just been doing the same exact thing, and yeah, I guess it just kind of caught on. I don't know. I don't really know how else to describe it, but I guess for me, the way I look at it is if you're making good stuff and you're being yourself in your videos and your content is shining through, you'll eventually get to that point. But a lot of people got to realize that it's gonna take a while, especially now, because when I got into it, it was 2008. There wasn't that many directors. There was only one Machinima channel. It was the main channel. There wasn't that many directors. They were just signing in directors into the directors program. There wasn't partnerships or anything like that. It was brand new. People were just getting put in, compared to now, when there's probably well over 400 directors in the Machinima directors program. There's other organizations on YouTube that do partnerships and stuff. There's just a lot. There's a lot of what we're doing now going around, because it's something new, and it's something that's just kind of filling up as we go. So it's hard, and it took me from then getting into the program so early, 2008, and to where I'm at now, that took me 3 years. So for someone that's trying to start up now, I don't really know how how long it would take, but you just gotta, I guess, give it time. Unless, of course, you want to do dirty shit like a lot of other people do. Then in that case, then you'll probably jump up there real quick. Go ahead and do some giveaways or something like that. No, I don't advise to do giveaways. Don't do that. Don't. But it just takes time, I guess. Just time and effort, and I guess eventually you'll get to that point. Alright, here we go. Last question. It's kind of like a double question, so in a way I'm giving you guys two for the price of one. But there's one that says, did I record my point of view of the Call of Juarez playthrough with Seamus? And no, I didn't. I didn't record my playthrough end of the deal with Seamus. That was something that I seen that he was playing, and I seen that the game looked like pretty poop. So I was like, man, I gotta help him out. And I jumped in there with him, and I was like, you know what, I'll jump in here with you. And, you know, I won't record or anything like that. You just have it as an exclusive for your channel or whatever. And, you know, hopefully that helps you out. And plus, it was long, too. The game was pretty long. And, you know, I could only imagine Seamus sitting there like going through the game by himself, trying to get through that, especially with the two AIs. I mean, we were having trouble with the pedophile AI. But, you know, having two AIs like that, because that's what happened pretty much with Brink. You know, he was fucking raging over the AI. So I hopped in there to help him. But no, I did not record that. And the other one is, hey Nova, I was watching you and SSOH play Call of Juarez, and you were talking about getting sponsored. And SSOH said that you had to put up a video and give away fruit roll-ups. So I thought it would be funny if you went somewhere busy and gave away fruit roll-ups and recorded it. That seems really odd, but yeah, I was talking about that in the playthrough. I was talking about getting a Betty Crocker sponsorship because I was eating fruit roll-ups, and you know, fruit roll-ups and what's it called? Fruit Gushers are pretty much both under Betty Crocker, I think. So yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know if they actually do sponsorships, but that would be awesome, man. I eat them enough during commentaries that, you know, I would gladly plug Betty Crocker if you give me a sponsorship. Just sponsor me. Give me some free Gushers and some free fruit by the foot. That's all I ask for, those two. And I will plug all of my videos. I mean, I will plug you in all of my videos nonstop, Betty Crocker. Just sponsor me and give me free Gushers and free fruit roll-ups, please. That's a mission. Make it happen. Make it happen. So yeah, I guess that pretty much wraps up the first one. Be sure to email like topics and stuff like that. More so topics. I see that there's a lot of emails here with classic moments, like highlights and stuff like that for the classic moments thing. That's good. I did want that so that way I can look through those and check those out. But I think there's a lot here that I'll probably be able to go through, and probably more than enough. So you know, just questions and topics and stuff. Send them to novagoobs@yahoo.com, and you know, hopefully, like with topics and stuff like that, maybe I can just kind of talk more about you know, more in-depth stuff, I guess, like, you know, just other stuff like that, I guess. So yeah, that pretty much wraps it up, and yeah, I thank you guys for watching, and once again, thank you for 175,000 subscribers. Amazing. You guys are awesome, and I'll definitely be doing more of these in the future. Maybe even do multiple ones a day. Who knows? Maybe I'll do another one later on today. Who knows? Who knows? But I will talk to you guys later. Woo!